fuse here. I don't know. So I've already weighed it if you want to guess the weights. And I've already got fuel, $470.62 worth of fuel. Turned on. My dang time is ticking, y'all. Trying to hurry up.
Baby Blue 80 said, "Wakey up, Meg." May said, "Congrats, Party Popper." Aussie Baywatch said, "G'day, Tasha." Haber Baby Blue 80 said, "Congratulations."
Dang, my battery's gonna go quick. It's already down to 90s. It already dropped to 97. 4 minutes in. Alright, so the weights, if you guessed, if you didn't, too late. 11,700 on the steers, 29,760 on the drives, 34,380 on the trailer, for a grand total of 75,840 pounds, which I've already adjusted. That's not what the axle weights are anymore.
Aaron said, "Welcome to my land."
Welcome to your land. You're not the same Aaron I know then. Aaron I know don't live in Florida.
Said, "G'day, Baby Blue."
I don't reckon. Dewey. Good day, everybody. Thank you, Tony, for the was it $5 donation? That is awesome. Right on, Texas lady. Dang, we had 230 people in here earlier today when I ended this stream. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's actually real good. 230. Alright, so I didn't sit there long enough for a 2-hour break. I was only there for like an hour. Maybe an hour and 5 minutes, something like that. Wasn't very long. So, and my 14-hour clock didn't back up on me. Which means my 14-hour clock is running out right now. We are in Jacksonville, for anybody that doesn't know.
Said Fiddy to the snack bar, please.
Fiddy to the snack bar. It was close, I think.
Aussie Baywatch. Said 11 o'clock in Australia. Cold.
We got 8:55 in the PM here.
Said good evening, Bobby and gang.
Let's see how you
Hope
do.
everyone has had a great day.
It's been a pretty good day.
Trucking. Said how is everyone doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
Edward S. Said 944 miles to go.
1,004 to the exact destination. So I guess we're going to be on the west side of Dallas, maybe.
May. Said safe travels.
Thank you, mate.
Zachary Daniel.
Always the safest possible.
Said how are you, Bobby?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, Zachary. How you doing?
Rick Hay. Said we was down there last 3 weeks.
10-4 on that. How you doing, Rick?
Queen Honey Bear. Said big hug, super best friend Bobby. Same time here in Indiana. I'm doing good.
Thank you.
Baby
Thank
Blue
you.
80. Said you know I had a guy argue with me saying tapping the hearts is a myth. I said dude, I have proof that it helps.
It do help. Man, we could have parked out here for the night and went fishing.
Rick Hay. Said hi Bobby. Mike Henderson.
How you doing, Rick?
Said
And Angie?
hey Bobby and everyone.
Mike, how you
Zachary
doing?
Daniel. Said I'm good, I celebrated today. Double A.
What did you
Trucking.
celebrate?
Said Bobby, I found out today that I will be working 3 shift, 12 hours a day, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Mr. Rick.
I know.
Said where we headed? Baby Blue 80.
Dallas.
Said LOL, I love his laugh.
We headed to Dallas. Uh-oh. I think I needed to clean my lens and didn't. Lord have mercy, man.
Zachary Daniel. Said my birthday.
Oh, your birthday you celebrated today, you say? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Double A Trucking. Said happy birthday, Zachary.
Now, we won't have enough time to make it out of Florida today or tonight because
Baby Blue 80. Said it's a pretty clear picture.
pretty clear. Appreciate it.
SC Nightscape. Said I'm going to have to order a ton of sailboat fuel so you actually get to South Carolina sometime. Texas Lady.
Well,
Said happy birthday, Zachary.
we do in the summer.
Aussie
We
Baywatch.
do have South Carolina
Said good day,
runs.
Tony and Atlantis.
I've not done
Baby
one in like
Blue
2 years,
Said
but
happy birthday, Zachary. Rick Hay. Said Angie want to know how the chat reads to you. May.
I've just
Said
This-
happy birthday, Zachary.
I've just got my text-to-speech turned on.
Said thank you guys.
It's text-to-speach on my
Double
phone.
A trucking. Said Bobby, did my donation come through?
It did. Thank you.
Said
Double A
hello,
for
Canada.
the donation. That is awesome. It did come through. I didn't see how much it was. I think it said $4.99. I think.
Baby Blue 80. Said yay, he just wasn't able to read it. Texas Lady. Said hello back at Geo 79.
I've always had the text-to-speech on. I've always had that where it reads it out to me. I used to do it in my Bluetooth.
Edward S. Said Cap, you make Tallahassee. Baby Blue 80.
Tallahassee, maybe.
Said hey Geo.
I've just always had it in the Bluetooth before. Go on, people, put your foot on the pedal.
Queen Honey Bear.
Oh, have mercy.
Said I hope you're having the greatest birthday ever, Zachary Daniel.
No doubt. Turn your headlights on, man. It's dark outside. So, in here or not, but your test did go through.
Alice
Usually
Usher.
takes 24 hours
Said
to
hi
process
Texas
it.
Lady. Soul Dasher Joni. Said hey, I'm in the
Joni.
hospital on IV antibiotics and steroids to try to kill this infection.
Lord have mercy. You
Double
still got
A
that infection
trucking.
in your ear?
Said yepers, I passed my exam today of 179 questions and only missed 13 questions. It took me 2 hours to complete.
Heck yeah.
Edward S.
Congratulations, man.
Said Tallahassee is 165-ish miles.
Oh, yeah. I should have enough to get a little past Tallahassee
Said Lord
then.
have mercy. Good evening, Bobby. I didn't expect you back this soon.
Hey, it was quick,
Zachary
wasn't it?
Daniel. Said I am so worked half day and spend the rest of day at home. Texas Lady. Said hi Alice.
That was a quick turnaround. They got me
Rogers.
right about an hour,
Said
a few
hey,
minutes
Double
over,
A trucking good
maybe
to
an hour and a half, or I mean
Soul
an hour and
Dasher
5.
Johnny. Said yup. It went into the glands by my ear.
Dang it.
Baby Blue 80. Said sorry to hear prayers for a speedy healing soon. Queen Honey Bear. Said big hugs Zachary Daniel. Kenwood 709. Said hey.
Kenwood, how's it going, man?
Texas Lady. Said hope you recover soon at Soul Dasher Joni. Baby Blue 80. Said I'll protect Meg. Kenwood is here.
Oh, we got a bear watching
Said
our
hi Bobby
side.
and the gang.
Who's that? The Texas lady or? Hello, everybody.
Desert Rat.
Oh, it's Mike.
Said howdy everyone.
Desert Rat. How you
Alice
doing?
Usher. Said hi Queen Honey Bear. Sabs 83.
So, man.
Said hey Bobby.
Oh, Sam's is here
Said
too.
hi Alice.
Sam's, how you doing?
29. Said old flatbed driver here. Good old I-10 West. Still plenty of pine trees TP watch.
Yeah.
Sabs 83. Said Baby Blue 80 hey honey. Baby Blue 80. Said LOL hey Kendall.
Peace, man. How you doing?
Alice
Welcome
Usher.
to the Ride
Said
Along Gang, I
hi.
think.
Texas Lady. Said howdy Desert Rat. Baby Blue 80. Said hey Sabs. Jerry Thibault. Said fatherly advice for new husbands. Don't ask your wife what's for dinner until after she's done mowing the lawn. Sabs 83. Said I love you. Desert Rat. Said good, thanks.
And we love you
H.
too.
Carl Johnson. Said hi Kenwood and Sabs. Did you get everything you needed at the store?
So Kenwood,
WE Trucking.
have you
Said,
got?
okay, everyone, I have to get to there and get some sleep. Only have 3 more weeks.
Have
to
you
wait,
got the
and then I'm
YouTube
on my
Studio
own motion.
downloaded?
Kenwood 709 said, hey Carl, yeah, we got everything. Desert Rat said, Jerry, I die of hunger waiting for that. Athena said, good evening, everybody.
Athena, how you doing? Hey, I delivered over there before.
Ozzy Baywatch said, good day, Kenny. Savannah, Rap. May said, hello, Kenwood. Alice Usher said, hi, baby blue 80. Rogers said, I have to turn down the volume at Jerry Thightview. Wife heard that LOL. Kenwood 709 said, yeah, it doesn't show the clips though. Will
You got to go in.
said, hey, Bob,
You
come
got to
back.
go into that particular video.
Said, hey, Alex.
Touch that
Kenwood
particular
709
video,
said, hey, Baywatch.
and when it takes you into the analytics
Said,
of
hey,
it,
everyone.
scroll all the way down to the
Kenwood
bottom,
709
and it should show
said,
down there at
thank
the
you.
bottom. Should. That's where it should show at. Touch that particular video and scroll it all the way down to the very bottom. I mean, it might not have took
Will
when I done it, but
said, hey, Spaz 38.
you have to go into that particular video, or the one that you're looking for the clips for, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Kenwood 709 said, oh shoot, I was just checking the dashboard.
You got to go into that particular video.
Alice Usher
Go into it.
said, hi, Ozzy.
When you get a minute, go into that particular video and scroll down and see if that clip's there. It should be the one that I clipped. It should be
Said,
there.
found out I had a TI last Friday night. Lori G could
Found
tell
that-
you more, but
what?
it's pretty much a light stroke.
A light stroke. Dang it. Who said that?
Kenwood 709 said, BRBL check now. Ozzy
T4.
Baywatch said, hi, Alice Kangaroo Kangaroo. Stacky said, received a 1-month membership today. Thank you.
Congratulations
Mike.
on the 1 month free membership
Said,
stack.
Mike.
Middle lane hogger.
Texas lady said it, Mike said it. Hope you are okay.
Dang it, Mike.
Mike
Prayers for a speedy
said, that was
recovery.
me, Bobby. Todd said, howdy all.
Todd, how you doing? Hopefully everything gets better for you.
Aaron said, we're rolling.
We are rolling, man.
Baby Blue 80 said, my goodness, Mike, sorry to hear that.
I'm already 91% on my battery, y'all.
Said, congrats, Stacky.
That's absolutely absurd. 19 minutes in. 10%
Mike
battery already gone.
said, yeah, I was really weak feeling Saturday, slowly improving.
Glad you're starting to feel better. What are you doing, man?
Alice
Oh,
Usher
let's see what you're doing.
said, hi, Donna. Ozzy Baywatch said, boom.
Boom, you guys and gals.
Kenwood
Ladies and
709
gentlemen are
said, cool, I found it. Mason
awesome.
Wright Elevators Trains
Thank
and
you
Highways.
so much for the first
Said,
100
I-10
thumbs
west
up.
across Florida.
Right here, Dry Lung Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salty crew. Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy
Donna
the
Maxwell
rest of the ride.
Said, hi, Alice.
Now, we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits?
Josh C.
Freaking
said, the Panhandle
bunches.
isn't real.
So
It's just Greater Alabama.
now you know how to find the clips. Glad you found it. But now you know how to find the clips. If you ask anybody to clip it, hopefully you'll be able to get people to clip them up for you. That's where you go to. And I don't know if it said view more or not. It probably didn't.
Baby Blue 80.
If you just had the one
Said
clip.
awesome Ken. Bobby was telling me all what you had to do to get it, which isn't much easier than screen recording. Said Tableston Journey family. Said were we going tonight?
Same place we was going earlier today, man.
Said hello there everyone. I was just watching church on TV.
So,
and I'm back, LOL.
if underneath
Said,
them,
hopefully my weird sense of humor isn't gone, LOL.
if underneath the clips it says view more, always hit that view more. You might not have any more in there, but you might. It'll only show you 3. If you get 3 clips, it'll only show you 3, and then the rest of them you have to go through that view more.
Kev 63 said hi.
Kev, how's it
Deborah
going?
Warner
James, how you
said
doing?
108 thumbs up. Keep going for Bobby and gang, LOL.
108 thumbs up with 152 people in here. Just a friendly reminder. If you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. We're in Jacksonville right now. On our way to Dallas, Texas. Dang, man. What's all these people doing on the side of the highway? Are they playing? That's like, what, 6 cars in the last 5 minutes? It's as bad as Atlanta. Nearly. I swear to God, I think a lot of the red...
709 said I found the part with the off-road Toyota Camry. Going to make a short out of that guy next.
Oh, did you? I was going to clip that one
Said I did my thumbs up,
for you too, and I was going to clip the cop car for you,
Kev 63
and I don't know what happened. Something happened, I wasn't able to get it off.
Danielberry Sports Highlights said happy Wednesday, hey everyone.
Happy Wednesday, Danielberry.
H. Carl Johnson said, are you going to be able to tour the stockyards again? Warner
I'm going to Dallas.
said,
I'm not going to Fort Worth.
Said yay cause I clipped it when I watched the live later that day cause I forgot that you had said you didn't. James White said the big D. Kenwood 709 said hey Daniel.
So all you got to do when y'all go in to clip it, the way I clipped Kenwood's is when it come to the share part, all I done was pushed copy link. That was it. I didn't put it on my Facebook. I didn't send it to an email. I didn't do anything like that. I just copied the link.
Said watch the top moderator get canned. Kenwood 709
Once I
said my phone glitches trying to make clips.
Yeah.
It just closes and doesn't save it.
Mine will do it
Deborah
too.
Warner
Oh, trying to
said,
make
I'm
clips?
going to have
Huh.
my ice my fudge sandwich or my fudge ice cream right now. I had that I'm having that for dessert. Alice Usher said good night y'all.
Good night, Alice. Appreciate you stopping in, hanging in.
Kev 63
Next time
which
around.
one? Kev 63 said Mark.
So if you don't have anywhere particular to send it, is what I'm getting at. All you have to do is hit that copy link. Once you've put a title in to what you're clipping, or once you put just a letter, if you just put a letter, once you finish that process, all you got to do
Texas lady said GM Alice
is hit that. I think it's the share button, and when the share pops up, it'll give you a bunch of different options,
said Yo W's
and copy link is one of them. I had 15 shares on the last stream. 15 clips that y'all clipped up for me. That's what I'm talking about, man. Gary's probably like, thank God, man, I can relax a little bit now. But I tell you what, now, Gary, he does a lot of clips that I don't even see when I'm driving. If you look through the short shelf, there's a lot of clips that he's clipped up, like the tree flipping the bird. I never even seen that.
said a bicycle.
He just clipped it, and I seen where he clipped it.
Mods in SWRC.
And I seen where he clipped it and shared it, and it was actually it done real good on views. And that was back in the day when I wasn't getting too many views.
Said mine glitched too, but it seemed like when it was past the time frame of it.
Yeah, 15 seconds, if you drop the time frame down to 15 seconds, as long as you get the particular part that you're showing me, that you want me to see,
Texas lady.
as long as you get that particular part.
That tree with the flipping bird over by Snyder TX.
Was that where it was at, over by Snyder? I couldn't remember where it was at. But see, I never even seen that during the drive. Gary clipped it, and when I went back and looked at it, I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to make a short out of it. So yeah, even if you see something that I don't see, you don't have to wait for me to say, clip that for me. But if I do say clip that for me, by all means, clip it for me.
Miguel said, catch any fish yesterday?
I caught one, Miguel. Caught one. We didn't get skunked. I mean, we didn't tear the ponds up, or I didn't tear the ponds up, but I didn't get skunked, so.
Texas lady said it was between Lubbock and Snyder, Texas.
Between Lubbock and Snyder, 10, fool. It's a lot easier just to hit the clip button. I mean, copy link, because then you don't even have, like I say, you don't even have to send it anywhere. You don't have to send it to anything.
So do you carry a pole in the truck?
Yeah, I've got a fishing pole. I've always had a fishing pole. For years, I've carried at least one pole in the truck. I hadn't got to mess with it much with these guys. I just don't get that much time. But I got down there early enough, which I wished I would have fished at the Louisiana rest area the other night coming in. I wished I'd have went and fished over there, but I didn't. Actually, I got two poles. I bought another pole the other day at Walmart. I bought another one of them stinky little telescopic poles. I don't know, it may not be no better than the other one. This one costed more than that first one did though, so maybe it'll be better, maybe not, I don't know.
Said good evening, Bobby and the gang.
Okay, how you doing?
Said yeah, heck of a lot easier.
Yeah, that is a lot easier. The thing is, when it comes to the to me making the videos out of it, I may not get to it, right as soon as, like, it takes 24 hours to process the video out to where I can do it. Usually.
Said nighttime driving is my favorite.
Sometimes I like it.
I even made a clip. Don't know how still yet, and don't know where it went. After so clipping is easy. LOL.
Yeah, I seen your clip too.
Said 131 likes.
I didn't see the clip. I didn't see the clip,
like
but
the price of fuel now.
I don't pay for fuel, man.
Said gotta be careful over there. Might get a big old cat that brings you out the water. LOL.
I didn't see the actual clip, but I did see where you had clipped one.
Wampus cat. Said make the 134 likes.
134, let's go. Wampus cat, how you doing?
517. Said doing well. Hope you're doing well. JH7 said hello.
Gotta be careful over there. Might be a big old cat. What? To pull me in the water? Now, Tasha was catching carps in Michigan, and they was pulling, just about pulling her in the water. You should have seen that, man. I wished I'd have had a video of that. She was catching them things left and right that night. And every time one would grab that hook, she'd start hollering, help me, it's pulling me in the water.
Kevin Tower said, where's Susan S. for biscuit?
I haven't seen her in a day or two. She don't come into every live stream, man. She just comes in from time to time.
Said I never could find it after I did it. Done something wrong, I reckon.
It's there. I'm pretty sure. I seen where you had clipped one. I'm pretty sure. Like I say though, all you got to do is when you pull that share screen up, it'll have like Facebook, probably Instagrams. It'll have your contacts.
Said my favorite fishing is bluegills and bass.
Bluegills and bass, yeah. And it'll also pop up copy link. That's all you got to do is hit that copy
said
link.
Time to roll over and take a break. Baby Blue
I've been on break, man.
said he ain't never heard how big the catfishes are in Louisiana. LOL.
I don't know if I've ever caught a Louisiana catfish. I'm not sure if I've ever caught a fish in Louisiana. I don't think I have.
Andy C. said they say that in the Arkansas River here at the dams, there are flatheads with 30-inch wide heads.
It's a big catfish.
Edward S. said you can get a 20-inch hobby farming for $25, black or silver in color.
A 20-inch pulley, what now? Somehow I missed that. I got the 20 up to the 20-inch pulley. McLeany, Florida. McLeany.
Edward S. said pull with Rio.
Oh, really? That's like the dang. That's like the deep sea fishers, right? I got a reel like that with the pulley reel one time. I never used it though. I bought it and never used it.
Miguel said, do you ever shop at Bass Pro?
I used to. Not late. In the last 5 years I hadn't, but used to stop at Bass Pro all the time and get stuff.
Baby Blue 80 said in the Mississippi rivers, divers have found them the size of small cars.
I don't know about all that. I don't know if catfish can get that big. I just don't know. I mean, maybe I guess they could, but that's almost like a freshwater well. Of course, I hooked onto one time. That son of a gun, he had to have been huge, man. He decided.
Wampus Cat said there supposedly is a catfish in Lake Martin, Alabama, which could eat humans if so inclined, estimated at 225 pounds.
Dang. That's just huge. I don't know if I believe that.
Andy C. said once a catfish gets a certain size, they dominate the waters.
Yeah.
Wampus Cat said lives too close to the turbines and the dam for divers to investigate it.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's possible. I suppose it's possible. I just
Wampus, that's what they say about the ones in Mississippi River.
Them river cats, though, they're kind of like river carps. They get big and strong.
Wampus cat. Said better bring a big net. Texas
Right.
lady. Said my grandpa called them mud cats.
Mud
Kev
cats.
63.
Yeah.
Said the blue catfish get big enough to hear a man. SC Knightsky. Said I just googled it. The world record catfish is 280 pounds.
280 pounds. Good Lord, have mercy. It's huge, man. I wouldn't want to be nowhere near that thing. That's a massive monster.
Andy C. Said so if one night you're on the river and see what might be a Nessie, it's probably a catfish. Wampus cat.
Right?
Said probably could straighten an entire park with its whiskers.
Probably.
Kev 63. Said the European Welsh catfish are huge. Deanna Elkins. Said I live in Alabama and have seen big catfish. WYOBT. Said it's night. LOL GC Bobby.
GT Goliath. It is nighttime. Oh, it's still daytime out there, ain't it?
SC Knightsky. Said that catfish would feed a lot of people.
Yes, it would,
Baby
man.
80.
A lot of people.
Said my brother is 6 feet 5 and he caught one and holding it up was about to his nose and the tail was touching the ground. Dennis McCannage. Said I got a big Chanel cat 15 pounds at that place in Kai Bobby.
15
Texas
pounds.
lady.
Yeah, and I
Said
caught some
I
big
just
ones
like to catch
there.
a fish, don't care what it is.
I caught some big
Wampus
ones at
cat.
that place.
Said LOL, there was a wild rumor a catfish caused the mountain which collapsed over US 231 near Boas a few years ago. Andy C. Said Lord knows how old that catfish is.
Right.
Mike. Said shoot, I shouldn't have thrown the one I caught back. Probably had a record hog. Now that's a fish story right there. WYOBT. Said having a gorgeous sunset here at 7:26.
Having a gorgeous sunset right now. Yeah, that's what my
Stevenson. Said it's
E-log says
7:26 here and just now getting
7:27.
some rub down my windpipe.
7:27 because my E-logs runs off mountain time. It don't never change. It doesn't matter. The truck though,
Kev 63.
it changes
Said
time zones.
Mississippi River has had missing divers never found.
Dang. That's probably where they went. The belly of a cat.
WYOBT. Said it was 88 here. Hugh, how hot did it get up there? Wampus cat. Said had some leftover poppy seed chicken, green bean casserole, and hash brown and onion casserole. So good.
Ooh, that sounds
Kev
good.
63. Said they think that was their demise.
Yeah.
Jerry Feige.
Maybe.
Said we have some nice jumbo perch in Saginaw Bay.
Jumbo perch, the yellow perch. Those are pretty cool catches. I've never really caught a big perch though. They've all been relatively small.
WYOBT. Said oh too funny, Bobby. Mountain time is the best time, hee hee. Dennis McCannage. Said meat fighter there too, Bobby, okay.
Yeah, they put up a good fight. I'd have to go back and look at the fish brain app to see the sizes of the cats that I caught from that particular location. I think
Hugh Stevenson.
10 and
Said at
12.
one time today it was 94 with a heat index of 103 miserable.
ended up
Andy C.
running, I think.
Said, no, that's a fish story.
I think it was 5 hours from the trailer washout to up here. I think it was 5. It might have been 4 hours, but I think it was 5.
Blank. Said, hi to WYO.
I hate having to run like that. I don't mind doing it. I just don't like having to do it.
Kev 63. Said, now around Louisiana they think it's bull sharks that is the bigger problem. SC Nightski. Said, I live a couple of miles from Lake Murray, famous for stripped bass. They catch 20 to 25 pounders there all the time.
Yeah, now I caught a striped bass from up there at Liberty Park in New Jersey.
I just like to catch them.
And that
and
was
release them and let them get bigger.
that one was a pretty good size one.
Said, hi, Mike.
That's the only actual striped bass.
Said, I have caught perch that would weigh in at 3/4 LBS.
That 3/4, right? I've only caught one actual striper. All the rest of them's been the wipers.
Baby Blue 80. Said, yeah, I'm about ready to take a trip to Florida for the beaches and the road, LOL.
Heck yeah. It's a nice road. So I don't know if I'm going to run all the way to Lafayette and go up 49.
Deborah Warner. Said, I bet everyone's smiling face
Or
with 3 hearts.
Run to wherever that one road. Oh, the Water Street downtown Mobile,
WYOBT.
and go up into
Said, hi again,
Jackson.
Baby Blue.
Not sure. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to do, but I'm kind of thinking that I want to do the just run on down to.
Said, hi Bobby, just got in from work. How are you doing?
Doing
Are
pretty
you still
good.
in Florida?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be in Florida till tomorrow. I don't have enough time to get out of Florida.
Hugh Stevenson. Said, made poor man's chili dogs. Fill the hole. Lori C.O.
Heck yeah.
Said, hey Bobby, hey everyone.
Lori, how you doing? We got lightning off to the north of us. Oh, how about that? North. I mean, I might have enough time to make it out of Florida, but I don't think so.
Keith 58. Said, good evening, Bobby.
Keith, how you doing? I don't even have enough time to get out of Florida.
Said, yes indeed, Kev, I tell everyone not to go swimming in Lake Pontchartrain. WYOBT.
Pontchartrain.
Said, I'm looking a trip to San Diego for Christmas.
San Diego.
Flights to Florida
yeah.
are twice as much.
Really?
Longest cat.
At Christmas time?
Said the tent isn't as long in Florida as it is in Texas, although sometimes it seems such.
I know, it
Baby
does,
Blue
don't
80.
it?
Said, hey WYO. WYOBT. Said, hi Lori C. Lori C.O. Said, doing good, how are you all?
Well, I've
Lori
been doing
C.O.
pretty good, if
Said
not better.
WYOBTS. Andy C. Said, striped bass are fun to catch but taste nasty. May.
I've never
Said,
tasted
hello
one of those.
WYOBT. Baby Blue 80. Said, hey Lori.
Yeah, I've never tasted a striped bass.
JH7. Said, don't see the lighting.
It was just a
Said,
big
hello
flash.
Lori C.
Or it was just a flash
WYOBT.
behind the trees.
Said, May Jeansy.
Just a flash behind the
Said,
trees.
you can always fly to Gulf Shores, Alabama, non-stop from Kansas City now, and rent a car WYOBT.
Heck yeah, Gulf Shores is nice. I like Gulf Shores. I mean, it's alright.
Andy C. Said they are oily and strong.
Oily and strong. Dang it, man.
LLK 517. Said hello Wampus. Kev 63. Said Beeble needs to spot for SWC 3 Amtrak night. All have fun, safe travels, Bobby.
T4K, appreciate something in hanging out. We can see you next time, alright?
Wampus Cat. Said Halo LLK. WYOBT. Said I was looking at Gulf Shores, but flights are twice as much as if I go west.
Yeah.
Texas Lady.
West wants
Said
everybody
stripers
coming
are
back
fun
out.
to catch, but not that good to eat.
Yeah, that one was fun to catch. That one that I caught up there in New Jersey, that was a nice catch. I had a bigger fishing pole in.
Said, think I'm gonna go. Bedtime for me. Have a safe trip, Bobby.
I might
God
appreciate you
bless
stopping
all.
in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time and make it back.
WYOBT. Said Vegas is cheapest LOL, but I want to do something different this year.
Yeah. You went to
Andy
Vegas
C.
last year, didn't you? Last
Said,
Christmas?
yep, I mistyped. I called a striper a stripper and it got blocked. WYOBT. Said, have a good night, Mike. Rick. Said, hey, mister, where you going? It's dark out. Kimberly
We're
Flynn.
going west, young man.
Said, hello, everyone. Hi, Bobby.
Kimberly, how you doing?
Hugh Stevenson.
Rick, how you doing?
Said, I'll stay with my rainbows, Germans and steelheads. Wampus Cat. Said, halo, Kimberly C.
The only trout I've caught's been a rainbow. I've never caught
Said, hi,
any other type of
Kimberly.
trout.
Texas lady. Said, LOL, Andy. Wampus Cat.
Man.
Said, do a cruise after hurricane season, WYOBT. Rick. Said, hi, Kim. WYOBT. Said, hi, ho, Rick.
Howdy ho,
Rick.
Winslow.
Said, ho, WYO. Kimberly Plain. Said, WYO, hi. Hugh Stevenson. Said, I forgot you got that evil computer telling you what to do. Andy C.
Huh?
Said, Arkansas has rainbows and brownies too. Kimberly
Yeah, I ain't never
Plain.
caught a rainbow.
Said, hi,
I mean a brownie.
Rick. Said, WYO, you calling me a hoe. Kimberly Plain. Said, Andy, hello. WYOBT. Said, good idea. I do want to take my son on a cruise.
Oh yeah. I would like to try a cruise one time. I've never done that. I wouldn't mind trying. I don't know that I could. I would probably have to do like well, I might end up being stuck indoors the whole time I'm doing it. I don't know. I don't know if I could or not.
Andy C. Said, howdy, Kimberly. WYOBT. Said, paybacks, hee hee.
Payback's a mother trucker.
Rick. Said, LOL.
Lord have mercy, my
H.
freaking
Carl
phone,
Johnson.
man.
Said, just set your truck on cruise and you will be on a cruise. LMAO.
Alright.
Zachary
It's on
Daniel.
cruise right now.
Said, I've been on many cruises. It's very fun, Bobby. LOK
I would say so if I
517.
could get over the fear
Said
of
neighborhood Yahoo shooting off
being in the
fireworks
water,
again.
and especially
I
at
can't wait till
nighttime.
summer is over. Texas lady. Said, as for Texas, San Antonio River Walk is pretty at Christmas, but costs a lot to stay.
Oh, I bet it
Andy C.
does.
Said, ain't taking a cruise. Don't trust them. Plus the weather too. Kimberly Plain. Said, no thanks. No cruise for me. Out in the middle of nowhere. Breakdown, no. WYOBT.
Break down in the middle of
Said, I
nowhere.
would only go if I could have a balcony room on a cruise. Wampus Cat. Said, I go on 2 cruises a year, usually the first week of May and the first week of December.
Heck yeah.
Logan Gamera. Said, hi everyone.
Logan, how you doing?
LLK 517. Said, hello Logan, fellow FFRC-er. Aussie Baywatch. Said, g'day Sunflower. WYOBT. Said, LLK. Here too. Last night was crazy with fireworks.
We'll eventually get around this thing.
Wampus Cat. Said, halo Logan worked on a cruise ship in Bahamas in Key West/FT, Lauderdale for a year when I was 19.
Dang it.
Logan Gamera said at LLK 517 I am everywhere. Baby Boo 80 said
Everywhere.
that doesn't mean do it though Bobby LOL.
Huh?
Rick said Cat that's awesome she must have loved it. LLK 517 said Baby Blue that must be awful this time of year. Living near the train tracks would probably be better. Texas Lady said agree with that Andy C. Melody Purple Heart said White Heart. Logan Gamera
Melody, how
said
you
we
doing?
had someone that shot off fireworks about 15 minutes ago. Wampus Cat said you.
That could be a cool job to have, maybe.
Baby Blue 80 said LLK the train tracks are across the road from the fireworks stand so yeah I like both LOL. Geo 79
Double whammy.
said hi Texas Lady.
Geo, how
Deborah
you doing?
Warner said Bobby you got me again just peeled my off the ceiling twice
Lord.
LOL.
How you doing,
Rick
Deborah?
said good try. Texas Lady
Good try.
said hello Geo 79. Wesley Carr said good evening Bobby safe travels.
Good evening, Wesley. Always as safe
LLK
as possible.
517 said oh no Baby Blue. LOL the train sound is probably music to ears compared to fireworks. LOL. Baby Blue 80
Hello.
said ha 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 such a brat. Lori G said hi Texas Lady.
You
Deborah
little
Warner
brat.
said a super yupper yupper. Andy C said it's been quite around here as far as the fireworks goes. They must have deported most of the fireworks shooters. Texas Lady said hi and Lori G. WYOBT said Lori G. Hard Hands.
Man, oh man, I tell you what.
Rick said Bobby I have learned just to leave the sound down. You just can't be trusted anymore.
Can't be
Baby
trusted.
Blue 80
Right.
said just remember I have an air horn with your name on it. Lori G said hi BT. Hard hands. Rick said hey Lori. Baby Blue 80 said man I shouldn't have mentioned it because there they go with the fireworks. Lord have mercy.
Oh, have mercy.
Lori G said hi Rick. Buddy Reed said hello Bobby and the Misfits.
Buddy, how you doing?
Low 5 said off we go to Texas.
No fine, how you doing?
Rick said my 8-year-old acts better than you. WYOBT said hiya buddy. Lori G said hi buddy. WYOBT said hiya low 5. Andy C said but I think the law around here is July 3rd and 4th that they are allowed to fire them off. Buddy Reed said hello WYOBT. Jeep C. Deborah Warner said I like when Bobby and everybody laughs. That is so good LOL ha ha ha. Buddy
Laughter
Reed
is good for the soul.
said hello Sheriff Lori. Low 5 said hi WYO.
Oh, there's a deer over there. Lord have mercy. Don't let one run out in front of me, especially from that side. Or from either side. Because if it comes from the left side, I'll never see it like I did the other one.
Rick said I gotta work early in the morning. How late you driving tonight? I know you just started about an hour ago.
I won't be driving real late.
Said be careful Bobby, the highway patrol is out in Texas. Baby
10
Blue 80
from the highway
said
patrol.
between Bobby and Kenwood's channel my new sayings is right dude. Dang it man Lord have mercy LOL. Wampus Cat said laughter really is the best medicine unless you're drinking milk at the same time.
Oh,
Lori
right,
G
right.
Said hi, low 5.
Yeah, I won't be. I don't think I'll be driving real late tonight, but guys, I've already run
Lori G.
5
Said hi,
or
baby
6
blue.
hours, 6, 7, and I'm somewhere. I'm pretty close, 7 or 8 hours right now in.
Hugh Stevenson. Said I almost caught an antelope last night on the way home.
Dang it,
Baby
man.
Blue 80. Said hey, Lori
It's
G.
just as bad as a deer. I think they're actually fatter, ain't
Said
they?
hello, Lori G. Buddy Reed. Said it's a good thing you are not in Texas right now. Rick.
Why's that?
Said 6 hours from last stream, yes.
Yeah. So 6 hours on the last one, an hour on this one. I've already run 7.
Said hi, Bobby, and you rabble rousers.
See how you do. I may drive somewhere between an hour to 2 hours, possibly 3, but I don't think I'll drive that many.
Rick. Said RLTK. Lori G. Said hey, baby blue. Rick. Said hi, baby blue. RLT 78. Said Rickster. Hugh Stevenson. Said wouldn't have bugged me, but I was driving one of the show cars.
Oh, dang.
Lori G. Said howdy wampus. Buddy Reed. Said someone said something about the cops in Texas.
Oh.
I could not see them as they are not visible to me.
10. Yeah, I don't know who it was. I mean, I remember the comment, but I don't
Baby
remember the
Blue
name.
80. Said hey, Rick. Let's try the word again in Meg language, visible.
I had a slice of pizza. I didn't get anything. Stop. I was going to get me something from Arby's, but I think the cashier was flirting with the customer, or the customer was flirting with the cashier, and they just wasn't getting out of the way, so my time was ticking. I was just like, eh.
Deborah Warner. Said I'm glad you'll be able to rest a little sooner. I'm glad I got you when I did, because I just got off of church at 8 o'clock, or a little after.
Hey, Ken.
Buddy Reed. Said no, didn't work. Visible.
There we go. That one worked. Visible.
Rick. Said that's when you step up and say, hey, I'm hungry, let's go.
Right.
Rick. Said me ain't got no filter, lol. WYOBT. Said I think Bobby was hangry at the end of the last stream.
I was, yeah. Just a little bit. When I was getting close to the deadline too, when I run up on that freaking Jacksonville traffic jam.
Me. Said no, I don't, Rick.
to cross over that
Said
Interstate
cowboy coffee,
75.
no filter required. Just boil it then let settle.
Or maybe cross over it, I'm not sure which. I can't remember, I think it's under it. But
Said just popped on real quick to lick the like button. Tastes like popcorn. Long day today, so y'all have a great morning and stuff.
We appreciate stopping in, hanging out with the kids next
Said
time
we
we're in.
hide again. RLT78 said bye me. One scuba noob said hey Bobby.
School, how you doing?
WYOBT
Crossing over it.
said out of order. Me said morning WYO. Lori G said take care me Jeetsy. RLT78 said hey WYO. Lauren Order said I just got done watching something about the Paris catacombs and I'm a little freaked out LOL.
Them things are weird. Funky. Oh, we got a rest area with 16 spots. Should I take it? I don't know how much time
Rick
I got.
said nightly it's night for me.
What does this thing do?
Martin Trejo said hi Lori. One scuba noob said hello scuba angels Lori. WYO's.
I'm not sure what this is even do. I need to max out my time apparently.
Lori G said hey scuba. Smiling face with 3 hearts. Martin Trejo said hi Heacher. One scuba noob said howdy me Andy buddy. Martin
Man,
Trejo
they had a bunch of parking
said
spots too.
RLT78 said Heather.
Oh, is Heather in the house? How you doing,
Lauren
Heather?
Order said I'm here even if I'm sleeping. Andy C
I heard that.
said howdy scuba. Lori G said hi Martin high five. Buddy Reed said hello scuba noob. Heather said how is everybody? Elizabeth Webb said hi Bobby and Misfit yeah. Buddy Reed
Elizabeth,
said
how you
then
doing?
skipped a block of comments, including mine. Lori G said hi Heather Jeetsy.
That's because I was checking
One
to see if I
scuba
needed to
said Lauren when are you not sleeping?
drive or not.
Heather said hi Martin how are you tonight? Deborah Warner said I'm fine how are you? RLT78 said hey scuba. Martin Trejo said high five and hugs for Lori. Lauren Warner said we're the flock for you Bobby and hello Heather. Martin
I'm in
Trejo
Wellborn, Florida.
said how are you Heather?
Wellborn?
Elizabeth M said doing good. Heather said I've been very busy as well and it didn't go well. One scuba noob
Been busy
said hello
on a
RLT.
date. Dang it.
Deborah Warner
On a bad day?
said go for the chopper.
You'll find that
Heather
special somebody
said
one day.
Martin not good and sad. Deborah Warner said oh you do the Boeing. Junior Richard said good night.
Good night, Junior.
Buddy Reed said oh okay. Here is a rerun. Rest area coming up open or closed. Bypass or no. Silver tank underscore 2005.
We bypassed it. It was open, but we
said I like
bypassed
night
it.
driving.
Not right, but
James Whiting way to go. James welcome back. Marta Thomas aka Triple Hot Mess Fire
oh, yeah, how
said
you
hey
doing?
Bobby hand pink waving hand pink waving hand pink waving hand pink waving.
How you been?
Heather said Mr. Bobby he treated me very bad.
Dang it.
Lauren Porter said hey you
We're gonna
gotta
have to-
stop using my choppa. Lori G
We're going to have to took the
Said
right
hi,
hot gang
James.
on them.
Elizabeth M. Said way to go. Carna Thomas aka Triple Hot Aspire. Said hello everyone. Once Kubadu. Said hello Elizabeth, Deborah, Heather smiling face with 3 hearts. Martin Trejo. Said Heather why are you feeling sad? James Ewing. Said close. Lisa. Said hi everybody.
Lisa, how you been?
Buddy Reed. Said well. You know that sometimes the rest areas are closed.
Yeah, true that.
James Ewing.
I think all the Florida
Said
ones
hey,
are open
Lori
now.
G.
I
Heather.
think.
Said hi Lori, hope you're well.
You get out of Florida though, then it's hit or miss on what's open and what's not, as far as rest areas go. Dang it.
Lori G.
I need to plug my phone up already.
Great to see you. It's been a while. WYOBT. Said Elizabeth Nesbitt. Bunny. Said howdy James. Lauren Porter. Said I haven't eaten dinner yet and it's almost 10 p.m.
Dang.
Heather.
60.
Said Martin I thought he was a nice guy. James Ewing. Said hey Scuba. Andy C. Said LMAO, I got the house at 58 degrees. Turned the air back up to 70 degrees.
Dang.
Lisa. Said good Bobby and you.
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Said boom midday in Australia.
Midday in Australia.
Carna Thomas
Boom,
aka
you
Triple Hot
guys
Aspire.
and gals,
Said, hey,
ladies
Lori,
and
how
gentlemen
you doing?
are freaking
Elizabeth M.
awesome.
Said
Thank you. Thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up right here at Drive Hot Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snap some salt from the salted cruise.
Said Heather if you wear
Butter up
velvet
that
in
popcorn.
especially if
Enjoy
printed up
the rest of
outside.
the ride. Now we do love the Misfits around here.
Geo 79.
How much do we love the
Said hello,
Misfits?
Whiteout.
Freaking
Elizabeth M. Said
bunches.
hand pink waving. Scuba face red heart shape eyes pink heart shape.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and plug my supercharger
Said
up
hi
because
super truck car face
we're already
red
down to
heart shape.
68% on the
Lori
battery.
G. Said super truck car.
It's dropping quick.
Said it's a I could never hit anybody. Martin Trejo. Said been with Mr. Bobby this last time alive walking on 95 and I-10. Super truck car 9. Said Helen Nurse smiling face with 3 hearts smiling face with 3 hearts. James Ewing. Said on suburban brakes feel strong than ever before. Elizabeth M. Said frickin' bunches. Buddy Reed. Said look it more ticket. Lisa. Said hot scuba. One scuba new. Said James don't break it again LOL. Super truck bar 9. Said Heather, nothing you ain't no floor mat. Rick. Said Heather there are a lot of fish in the sea keep your chin up. James Ewing. Said not LOL. One scuba new. Said hello Lisa. Lori G. Said Rick. Buddy Reed. Said hello Heather. There's no need to judge a book by its cover. It showed that it needs to be opened and the first page read. Dennis McCanage. Said good one buddy. Ozzy Baywatch. Said cheers. Sunflower. Hand pink waving popcorn yellow striped smile. One scuba new. Said hey Geo, super truck car. Lori G. Said buddy that's good advice. Buddy Reed. Said hello Dennis. Thanks. Elizabeth M. Said I'm so glad we're back to our usual names. Geo 79. Said hi scuba new. Lori G. Said Elizabeth me too. Heather. Said Mr. bar 9. Said, hey Barry. RLT 78. Said, hey WYO. Molly Davis. Said, hey Lori. Ozzy Baywatch. Said, g'day Scuba Bear. One Scuba said, hello Molly, smiling face with 3 hearts, people hugging. Heather. Said, RLT I know, but I was hoping. James Ewing. I had half mean man's number. WYOBT. Said LOL RLT. Lori G. Said Ron. Once living. Said Lisa, I did also I got a new phone and lost some info.
that I didn't have my microphones plugged up. I've been sitting here just yakking away at a regular normal voice. Forgot all about not having the microphones plugged up. I got us up to 95% and I'm ready to pull over, so maybe 95% will hold us over for the rest of the stream. I don't know. Hopefully, anyway.
WYOBT said I don't do well with the heat either. 88 was too dang hot here today too. Dennis McCanich said dang dog. Rick said Bobby 33 minutes.
33 minutes and charged up to 95%. I just, like I say, I don't know how much. I don't think I'm gonna drive for a whole lot longer, so that's the reason why I went ahead and unplugged it. And it was down to what was it, 65 or 68. So it charged up 30% in 30 minutes.
Luckily, I had one earbud on LOL because this phone does not work with the main speaker. Did you get me twice LOL?
Dang.
MLK 517 said, is it more of a dry heat out there in Wyoming? LOL. WYOBT said for sure, thankfully. One scuba dude said, Lauren, I have special nitrox ear dive gear for diving. You can't use it. LOL. WYOBT said that humidity in Tennessee was rough.
Yeah, the Tennessee humidity
said,
is
I don't
rough.
remember. I was a little busy.
A little busy. Deep on that.
Super truck bar. It was really brutal there. One scuba dude said it makes doing yard work fun.
Oh, for real. For real.
Super truck car not. Said yard work. Just being outside. LOL. One scuba dude said it's like having your own outdoor sauna.
Right.
Medicated crazy said smiling with a smirk. It's summer. It's supposed to be hot.
It's supposed to be
Richard
hot,
Bishop
y'all. Come on now.
said good evening Bobby and Lori G.
Richard, how you doing?
MLK 517 said I can't keep up with the yard work, the weeds, etc. With working around 50 hours per week and this brutal heat. The grass got cut yesterday for the first time in almost 3 weeks.
Dang.
WYOBT
But that was rough.
said for real. My mom had a big dehumidifier and had to empty it 2 times a day. I can't imagine scuba.
Dang.
Dennis McCanich said you would be surprised how bad my Yorkie wants to get back. WYOBT said hiya MC. LLK 517 said I empty the one in my basement twice a day. WYO. Medicated
60-mile-an-hour zones down through here. Freaking crazy, man. It's not like they're out here doing work. They don't even have any cones up. But they sure want you to know it's 60 miles an hour down through here.
Lori G. said hi LOK 517. One scuba dude said my dehumidifier is built into the heat pump. LOK 517 said hello Lori G. Dennis McCannich said and still looks for Bambi. Medicated crazy said y'all want hot, like feeling really hot. Go park your rump in or next to cornfields.
Next to the cornfield.
LOK 517 said that's interesting scuba. I'm learning so much about different contraptions, etc. being a new first-time homeowner. Rick said Lori, how are things with you? Dennis McCannich said where this run go Bobby. Medicated crazy
We're going to that.
said air is so thick it's hard to breathe. Lori G said Dennis, is that why your dog was barking? She saw Bambi. Buddy Reed said did I see 59 miles per hour on the last sign? Were they showing you your speed?
Yeah.
Lori G said Rick, I am good, how about you?
Yeah, 59. I was doing 59 to the. I try to do my best to pretty well stick real close to the speed limit. Try to. It don't always work, but it drives me crazy sometimes. But
Deborah Warner said I'm sorry about that, it's the humidity, must be really bad hun. Dennis McCannich said Texas right. Richard Bishop said Lori G, I lost a buddy of mine 2 days ago. He was a victim of foul play. The police are looking for the perpetrator. Rick said Lori, am good, had a day off today. I go on vacation this coming Monday for a week. Richard Bishop said hello Buddy Reed and Dennis. Lori G said Richard, the first I'm so sorry to hear.
letters behind it though. It's D. Michael's something.
Lori G.
3 initials
Said,
or
Rick,
something.
that's nice. I'm glad for you. Rick. Said, hey, D. D. Michaels.
And it was written funny
Said,
too.
I am not looking forward to the fireworks all weekend long. Deborah Warner. Said, hello there, D.
It was in a weird kind of font. be driving all day
Said
tomorrow.
Molly, I better get on it.
I'll probably be driving the time you get off work, maybe. I may or may not start up till about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that. I don't know.
D. Michaels said even our Meijer stores are not open 24 hours anymore. WYOBT said tell that boss to shove it Rick and let Chaw off early hee hee. Lori G.
Oh, is it closed?
said BT
It said
Richard
19
Bishop.
spaces available.
said Lori G. in this life there's no promise of tomorrow. The only day we have is today, hun. WYOBT said I sure miss the Fred Meyer store. Rick said WYOLOL. CW Sharp said good night Rick and Rick.
What the heck is that?
Lori G. said Richard you are correct, well said. Rick said sharp and sharp.
Heck yeah, they got plenty of spaces.
WYOBT said have a great night, Rick.
Yeah, I guess we'll go right here. They got these parking spots mashed in.
Deborah Warner said well you take care of Rick, you have a good night. Lori WYOBT said Bobby rest well and have a great night, ice pink heart shape.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll have
Deborah
one for a
Warner
minute too.
said you know what I got both movies, I got Are We There Yet and Are We Done Yet, LOL.
See
D. Michaels
how many miles I drove.
said I hate M80S. I never understand why people like those, they have no pretty colors. Just a big boom. WYOBT
Oh, the M80s?
said everyone. Traveling before it ends. Richard Bishop said Bobby thank you for allowing me to share, appreciate that. Ozzy Baywatch said cheers mate, keep safe.
407 miles is what I drove today.
Said Bobby if somebody pulls in beside you, will you get out?
Will I get out? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lori G said Richard good night, people hugging.
Yeah, they got these
Dennis
at a pretty
McCannish
decent angle.
said night everyone.
Should
D.
be able to
Michaels
anyway.
said yes Bobby, my neighbor started doing those already.
Dang it.
Richard Bishop said howdy Ozzy Baywatch kangaroo. Rick said looks tight.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I'm surprised they got them spots right there.
WYOBT said wow.
Pretty
Felt
decent.
like more. To me. In the back. LOL. Ozzy Baywatch
It feels like it was
said
more.
good day Richard.
For sure.
Bison. Josie Krause said good night Bobby.
Good night, Josie.
D. Michaels said well I stopped in time to say good night to everyone.
Right on.
Deborah Warner
Just friendly. If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means, get it on the way out. Appreciate y'all stopping in and hanging out with me today. With that being said, chat, you are done.